Sierra. Oh, you're looking back at my ears. Bye-bye, Sierra. I remember back a long time ago when I was 11, there was a squirrel that was climbing on the top of some power lines, and it got shocked or something, and it fell to the ground, and the end of its tail was burnt off, and the tip end of his willy, I guess he was the first ever circumcised squirrel. Anyway, he was out there and he was a little baby, and we took him in and we raised him as our own. I love squirrels. I always liked squirrels. It was so awesome having a pet squirrel. And he lived up on top of the fridge. He had a nest up on top of the fridge, and he also had a nest up on top of the curtain rod. And he he was just happy and nice, this little bastard I ever had. It was awesome. He would like come down the curtains a little bit and stick his back feet stuck up into the curtains themselves and bend over if you were like eating something. He was like, "Can I have a taste?" And you'd like hand him up a Butterfinger bite size or something, and he'd run off with it and eat in his nest. And everything was peachy. I loved it. It was great. And once I was away at camp or something, but my brother and my mom, they went to Wendy's and got Frosty, and they brought it home, and he wanted some, so they poured it out on the counter, and they said he bathed in it. So I mean, I don't know if anyone has a pet squirrel or anything, but that'd be awesome if you went ahead and just got him a Frosty, because they love him apparently. He loved chocolate. So everything was hunky-dory, and the squirrel fit him fine. The cat didn't even bother with him, I guess because he couldn't really reach him. But he was more of an inside-outside cat, so he wasn't around enough to really give him any hassles. And what we did do, though, was we had the squirrel for like 3 months, and everything was good. And we let a cousin spend the night for a couple of nights. And he slept on the couch, and we all slept in our beds. I guess it sucks when you're spending the night. And I wake up early that morning to the cousin screaming, and my mom picks up the squirrel and throws him onto the floor, and then he comes running back into her arms, and she takes him again and throws him back on the floor again. And it was really sad, and I don't know what was going on. And lo and behold, the squirrel had attacked the cousin, just ripped up his arm to shreds, just bitten him and everything. I think the squirrel was very territorial, which makes sense. It's a wild animal. And it guessed that was an intruder that was trying to hurt us and whatever. And it ripped him up. And the cousin was fine. The cousin, it didn't hurt any. I don't know if it may have hit a vein or two. I'm not positive. But they stopped the bleeding. That's what counts. So the squirrel was exiled to the outside again. I saw him every once in a while. After just a few years, he had gray behind his ears. I mean, he aged fast outside. And I felt bad about it for years, but the cousin was all right and everything. And come to pass, the cousin never really spent the night ever again. So I kind of felt kind of ripped off because the squirrel was pretty awesome. And I kind of missed the squirrel a lot. But yeah, I thought I'd share that story because squirrels rule. And if you could tame one enough and you don't have any more house guests ever in your life, I say that's a good deal. Do that, because that pretty much rules. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention also, if you wore a flannel shirt, you could put him in the front pocket and he'd sleep all night with you. Cutest little bastard. Crap in there. He would crap in there and you pick it out later. But he would sleep on your chest. Oh, it was just priceless. You can't buy that kind of affection. And that from the dirty damn cousin.